Compact. The Compact Chad. Wow. You know what? It's not that small. It's nice. Nice blade. Nice everything. This is one where, I don't usually run after sheep's foot type blades, whatever. But this one is, it's just appropriate for this, isn't it? Kunwu. Wow. They kill me, man. They're so focused on doing it right. I mean, within the bounds of being a retail knife company, you know what I'm saying? They don't have the luxury of being like an experimental, whatever, one-off, bespoke, maker. So they got to stay within the bounds of what can we produce reliably, but what can we do really well? And God, wow, it was so cool to meet Sergio at SHOT Show 2025. Oh, he and Lily. See, I didn't know the whole setup, but they're the two. They're Kunwu. And I didn't know that. I mean, I've been back and forth with Sergio for years, right? Jacking around, talking to him, joking, and then here and there, but I know he's busy as shit, right? But, I mean, and it was interesting. And you need to watch, about 4,000 or more people have watched that video from SHOT Show 2025. So I'll put the link to that below, okay? Actually, I should put the link to all the Kunwu knives I've reviewed down below as well. Try and remember to do that. But this is the Compact Chad. I never had the Compact Chad. Actually, I've got a couple more Kunwu knives over in my thing, but I didn't want to pull them out. I wanted to keep the focus on this right here, and the focus of the discussion of Kunwu and how they're really focused on doing it well. This one. See, I didn't realize when I got this, I didn't realize that this was in PM60. I thought it was Van X or something, but no, it's PM60. I was so thrilled. God, PM60, how crazy. And I tested it. Oh, baby, I tested it. The Kunwu Chad, the full size. I'm not sure if I still got my full size one. Things come and they go from my world, but I know I've got several Kunwus there. There's your elementals. It was 68, bang, bang, both times, okay? 68, Rockwell. They're pretty damn good. There's cobalt, there's tungsten, moly, and of course your iron and your chromium and your vanadium. Big time vanadium, lots of cobalt and tungsten. Woo, dog. Oh, this stuff is nuts ass hard. It really is. This is good stuff. Oh, where's my little piece of paper? God. And you know what? And this makes no difference, right? I mean, anything sharp out of the production factory of wherever you're buying it, or it should be. But I mean, how long is it going to be able to cut like that? And that's the thing. I was so impressed with when I got this a long time ago. But this is my Maximate PM2, and I just sharpened it. Oh, God dang it! Yes, I saw that. Oh my God. Yeah, I found it laying out there and it hadn't been closed, so I know who was probably prying staples out of a package after I just got done sharpening it to it. Oh my God. Screw it. I'm not going to re-sharpen it, not until it's dull as hell. I wish she wouldn't do that. But the Maximate holds an edge really well. I'm going to have to hide that damn knife. But that's the one I keep out for opening a lot of boxes and processing stuff. But this one, it's just too pretty. It's too nice. I love this texturing here. I think some people don't, and so they got it without the texturing. I'll give you a link to Kunwu's site, and then, of course, Kunwu is also sold by White Mountain Knives, and I think recently they've had some more Kunwus in there, and LTK is your code for 10% off, because, no, they ain't giving these away. Okay, I understand. But this is... yeah, this is all right. It really feels solid in the hand. Kicks out really nice. Middle finger flick. And you know what? Hell with that. Let's do this. No, yeah, God, it's only a little over 3. 3.15 inch blade. 7 1/4 overall length. You know what? At 18.5 centimeters. It feels like a bigger knife than that. Isn't that weird? Here, come here. Here's my other one that she hasn't found and wrecked yet. No, I still got actually an edge on this one. Yeah, but there's your PM2. So yeah, 8 1/4. Yeah, it's bigger. Okay. Compact Chad. You know, I don't usually chase the smaller ones, but oh, this may be smaller, but it don't feel smaller. And you know what? It feels heavy. This feels chunky. It does feel chunky. Let's put it on the scale. 4.5. I'm surprised that that's all it is. But you know what? That's pretty chunky for 7-inch knife. 127, 128 grams. Okay. You know what? It feels like it's got some, yeah, it feels weighty, but really, I guess it's not that bad. Good looking, though. Good looking. Oh, you know what? Let me see here in this box. Now, the one thing that drives me crazy about Kunwu is this. Not that, but this. All this stuff is so tough. When I sell this stuff on my website, you know, because guys will send their Kunwu knives here and there. It's always this. These wouldn't, I swear to God, I feel like cutting these off of here, because those always kind of keep the box from being able to close. Once you stack everything else on here, which is the card and the sticker and the cloth, and then you got the desiccant, and then you got this with those wooden draws, and okay, then you're finally out of here. Now, he did send me. I did get the Omega springs, which is nice. I mean, he does that on those knives, so they come with that. And if they're not an Omega spring type knife, then usually you get, I think you get some hardware. But in this case, yeah, you get the Omega springs, which is nice because they're particular to the side. You know, there's a right-sided one, there's a left-sided one, so you got to have a pair of them. But there's that, and that's it, isn't it? God, I hope so, because this drives me crazy. And I don't know about you, but especially those wooden poles there, yeah. And see, all this has to go in with the knife and this and this and this. You get it? You get it? And then this is supposed to close. Well, yeah, but I ain't got the knife in there yet. Okay, so, but, oh, here's what it says on the bottom, by the way. Right here. Compact Chad. We hanging out of here? Yeah, got some plastic piece, probably those. Compact Chad. Kunwu. All right. Wow. PM60. Yeah, these were, when the PM60 blades first came out, holy crap, they couldn't keep them in stock. And you know, I don't think Kunwu, they're just not a big volume manufacturer. So, I mean, it took a while for them to come back out with another run and this and this and this. But this feels good ergos wise, but this might be too aggressive for some people, you know. This is pretty aggressive, and you can tell that, right? So it is what it is. And I don't think I did this yet. Shit. 12.3, 0.48. That's not that thick. And what do we got here? 11, that's 3 millimeter. 3 millimeter. I would have thought that blade stock was a little thicker than that, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's so easy. But it's so easy to flick, and it's so easy to thumb flick. That's just a good knife right there. Just so many of their knives I really like. The Chad is one of them, the full size in this one. But yeah, you could put down your favorite Kunwu model that you have. And I'm just looking forward all the time for them coming out with new models. But you know what? He's so buried so deep in a lot of the thought pattern on so many things that it's like giving birth to another child, really, for him. He is really, these are all his and his creations, and so he thinks very carefully about this before putting out something new. But this is a fascinating knife company. When they first came around, I really didn't think much of it. But now, I mean, there are so many people responding to that video that I did. And I hadn't realized how many Kunwu fans there are out there now. But there's a bunch of them. And this right here is done so nicely. And I'll bet this edge lasts for, and the Vanex one too, right? Because talk about corrosion resistance out the wazoo. In fact, I was talking to my buddy Sean over in Cape Coral, but I was saying, okay, so I'm out in my lanai, it's 80 degrees, it's 80% humidity, and it's, we're getting, temperatures in the summer of in the 90s and heat indexes over 100, right? And I'm going, so I got my LC200N, Spyderco Salt Series out there. That's it. And he goes, well, I got Vanex, so. And I'm going, what do you mean, Vanex, so? And I had forgotten the composition of Vanex to where it's virtually, like a Salt Series. But oh well. Nah, I wouldn't put that out there. I'll tell you what doesn't do well out there. Maximent. It doesn't do her the shit. This was about 3 days out there. It went to hell on me. I got a grind. I got a buffing thing, and I was gonna get down there and get some compound on there and see what if I could do to buff that out, but I haven't got around to it. So playing with knives instead. What do you guys think? Kunwu? Yes, of course. Kunwu rules. And I'm gonna back up. You know what? I think I'm gonna start my own little Kunwu collection. I think I'm gonna go back, and pick up some of the models that I may have traded off or whatever in the past, and see about getting a few more together in my box. Not that I'm gonna carry them all that much, but this PM60 is way cool, and the Vanex stuff. And just the actual designs are really super nice. All right, get out of here. We do love them knives, and you guys stay sharp.